Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second preliminary lesson. This one's going to be how to read Coptic. Uh, I don't consider my pronunciation of Coptic words to be the most consistent that you can find, but I do uh, know at least some Coptic, right? So I'm gonna try to help out with how to read Coptic in the Bohairic uh, dialect and pronunciation. Okay, so first, quick overview. Coptic has 31 letters. It's got 24 from Greek, and it's got 7 from the Old Demotic script. So the first one, this Greek, alpha makes an A sound like an apple, right? And that's always what it does. Vita, it either makes a B sound or a V sound, depending on what follows it. If there's a vowel after it, it makes a V sound. Otherwise, it makes a B sound. Gamma, this one makes a G or a GH sound, which is ra, right? It's like this really soft, like kind of G, you know. There's no like equivalent that I can think of in English, uh, but you know, goat, G, hard G, that's one of the sounds that it makes. Delta, this one's just like a D sound, uh, like dark. Uh, this letter I've tripped up in like pronouncing it multiple times, but its name is A, and I'm like, its name is A. Don't get tripped up. It's not the letter A. It doesn't make the sound like the letter A, right? That's how it's pronounced. And it makes a short E sound like eh, as in pen, right? N, right? Zeta makes a Z sound, always does that. Eta makes a long E, and that's like in read. Theta makes a TH sound. Iota makes an I sound, like in hit. Uh, One important thing to mention is I'm very well aware that iota is spelled iota uh, O or omega, and then tav and alpha. Uh, and so this would look like it's making a Y sound, which isn't here, but then if you like sound it out with your voice, just imagine going iota, right? And then like just speed it up a couple times, iota, 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 right? Like it's yeah, it can make a Y sound. It just has to be followed by like an O. This one's kappa, makes a K sound. This lavla, like L. This may, like M, M. This nay, N. This one's Xe, makes an X or uh, more like, I guess, like literally. Doesn't really make sense to be saying literally here, but yeah, like it. Another sound that makes that you can think of is just a KS sound, uh, like in like the last KS in Knox, right? That's the one that you're looking for. O, like in lot. This one's P, and it makes a P sound. This row, which makes an R sound, looks like P. Don't get it mixed up with the English letter P. It's row. This one's Sema, and it always makes an S sound. It's not like the English letter C, which can make a K or an S sound. This one just always makes an S sound. This one's Tov, always makes a T sound. This one's Epsilon, and it can either make an E sound or it can make a V sound. So like the EA in T or the V in van. This is Phi, or yeah, Phi. Uh, and this one makes an F sound. This one's key. It makes it makes a K or a KH sound depending on the word the language is from. Sorry, the language the word is from. So like the word Christos, that's Greek in origin, and so it's going to make a KH sound. But if we take the verb ko, that's to put away, and that, because it's Coptic in origin, kai makes a K sound. In Greek, it's like this other, it has another name or another pronunciation, but like in Coptic, it's kai, and it makes a K or a KH sound. Epsi makes a PS sound, a ps, like that, and examples, the ending PS and naps. This one is O. In Greek, it's omega, uh, but uh, in Coptic, they took the lowercase omega and just like used it for the letter. So that's why it doesn't look like as recognizable as the signature omega, right? But like it's omega, it's the lowercase omega that's now has an uppercase and lowercase version, and it's just called O. And funny thing is, it makes the same sound as as O, which we looked at before, and that one was taken from Omicron. And uh, like I've seen lots of different attempts at differentiating the two, and although I'm sure that there used to be a difference, there isn't one like anymore. You know, pronunciation has changed so much that even if you were to travel to Greece right now, uh, the letters only exist, like the different letters only exist in like spelling. But like whenever they're speaking, it makes no difference. They sound the exact same. But O used to be about like having a longer O sound. So shy makes an SH sound, like sharp. Phi makes an F sound, like in fan. This and phi are they make the same sound. This one's high, makes a KH sound. Again, that's h, right? It's like it's a harsh sound. This one's hori, makes an H sound. This one I pronounce Ganga. I know that like uh, other people pronounce it as like Janja, and that used to be a difference in Old Bahiric. Uh, Ganga always made a J sound, but as time went on, it developed the two pronunciations J or G, just depending on what comes after it. So, whereas in Old Bahiric, it acted a lot like the letter J, uh, or the letter J, now it acts a lot like the letter G, and that if G is followed by an E or an I, it makes a J sound, but followed by a different vowel, it's just a G sound, like a hard G. This one's Chima, it makes a CH sound. This one's T, and that's just like its name, T, and it makes the same sound, T. Okay, so just some ending practice to make stuff just a little bit easier. There we go. Also, I didn't cover the Jenkin. That's what this little dash at the top is. But the Jenkin has this, it has the job, the role of like going into the letter. So here, this looks like poro, but because of the jenkim, instead of just saying the P over here along with oro, it's ip oro. And then here's the same thing, the jenkim, so you're leading into it, in te. Then over here, T, and then over here, hirini, right? Here's hori, yota, ro, ita, ne, and ita again. So hirini. Then here, moi, non, in, because the jankum over here, you're leading into the N, leading into ne. So in, tik, hirini. Right, and I'm going to leave uh, this rest up to you if you choose to do the practice. And just to check your own work, there's Coptic English transliteration, and it has proper the proper pronunciation. So, like with Ganga, if we go over to where this is corresponding to Gori Vol in Gaji or in Ni Gaji over here, we can see over here Gor, right? So it's properly saying the hard G, Evol, right? Here's Vita followed by O, so then that's a V sound. So Gor, Evol, in, right? It's leading into it. In, Ni, then Gaji, right? So the Coptic English will definitely help. And I recommend just reading through some Coptic every now and again. I'm not talking like a lot. I'm just talking like, I don't know, a minute every day, just to solidify your skills. And if you want to, you can also listen to the files on the side, and that will also help with pronunciation. So yeah, that's it for this lesson. Thank you for listening. Thank you for following along. I hope you all the very best. Have a great day.